He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that he won't like because they're not very good. Actually, you know, I haven't really worked out the theme song yet, so we'll just leave that until the next video maybe. Okay. So I was rooting through my dad's attic the other day and I stumbled upon this. This is a tape loader for the Commodore 64, back when games came on cassette tapes, and inside it I found what I can remember as the first game I ever played, Jack the Nipper. Now obviously I didn't own the Commodore 64, it belonged to my older brother, and this game is actually 4 years older than I am. But it is the first game I ever remember playing, and so I think it might be interesting if we just take you back to the past and play the first game that I ever really played. So let's pop this fucker in here and let the good memories roll. More like let the shit roll from a buffalo's anus and into your mouth. Ew. So in Jack the Nipper you play the role of Jack the Baby, who has to wreak havoc on all of the people in his town. So the minute I hit the start button, I can't help but realise that Jack appears to have a really serious brain tumour poking out of his head. I mean, seriously, look at that head. He kinda looks like Sloth from the Goonies. And it's not too long until that first glorious piece of nostalgia comes, the minute I remember how fucking irritating the jump noise is. Jesus, listen to that thing. I'd rather listen to the shit drizzling out of a buffalo's anus than listening to this game. So you might have noticed some of the enemies that are in this room. Okay, so we have a man, that's normal, but then there's ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. They're everywhere in this game. Like, it just makes me scratch my head. I mean, you have people and animals and babies and then ghosts. How random is that? Let me also point out that the way Jack takes damage is just by simply touching off of his enemies. When you do, his diaper rash icon fills up, and when it fills up all the way, he shits himself. Seriously, what else could that be? The picture shows smell lines coming from his ass, and even the noise sounds like a fart noise. Shit yourself 5 times and it's game over. I don't know, maybe 5 shits into one diaper is just too heavy for him? I don't know. What's not fun though is how fucking annoying the enemies can be. Sometimes they just stick to you and don't let go. Oh, get off me! So, what do we do in this game? Well, the objective is to find items that are scattered around the town. Each item has a specific place where it's meant to be used. Like, here I find a tub of glue. If I bring that into the molar store... What? I use it to make all of the teeth stick together. That's pretty cool, right? Well, no, it's not cool at all, because the game is almost fucking impossible. I can't tell what the items are supposed to be. I mean, what's this? Is it a computer chip? A microwave? And this? Well, it has a cross on it, so is it a Bible? How am I supposed to annoy people with a Bible? Unless Jack is a Jehovah's Witness or something. And this? I can't even make a single guess as to what this is. A chair? A painted white chair? What? And if that's not bad enough, then what would happen if you try and use something where it's not meant to be used? So here I have the computer chip / microwave, so I'm running around the town trying to find out where I could use it. Naturally, I check the computer store, so I try and use it here and... Oh, what the fuck, he just drops it? Yeah, if you try and use anything anywhere where it's not meant to be used, Jack just drops it out of his hands and it gets destroyed. What a piece of shit. This game is brutal. It's hard enough that I lose the item when I use it in the wrong place, but then I can't even decipher what the fucking item is supposed to be. What else can I do? It's just trial and error. All I can do is reset the game and just try again. Like a rat in a fucking maze. Like, look at this thing. What is this? A grey turd? A statue of a poo? Well, that's what it looks like, so I figure let's go to the museum. I don't know, maybe you put it on a stand and then people will think it's supposed to be art or something, I don't know. So I try and place it up here and... Fuck! There really isn't a worse feeling than watching an item fall to the floor. It makes you just feel like you were a fucking idiot for trying it in the first place and the game is just laughing at you. Like, here I collect a weight. I can't for the life of me find where I'm supposed to use it, so I just try what anyone would do and drop it on a cat. Nothing. It's bad enough that I can't figure out how to do anything in this game, but then the enemies just keep hounding me. What a shit. Load of fuck. I can't figure out what to do or where to go. I just need to get help from somewhere. Maybe there's some information on the game's cover. Nothing. You know what the sad thing is? Back in the 80s, there was no internet to just go online and look up a walkthrough or a guide. In fact, there wasn't even any gaming magazines. No, if you wanted to clear this game, you were doing it the hard way. And so am I. I'm a real gamer, I don't need no bullshit walkthroughs. Okay, here we go. So what's this fucking thing then? It looks like it's a pair of batteries? Okay, so what can we do with a pair of batteries then? There's a red hot radiator I remember getting burned at somewhere, so maybe if I put the batteries in front of that, the batteries will explode. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. Nothing. Right, never mind. We'll just move on to something else. Oh, okay, so this is actually a battery. Well then what the fuck was that? Anyway. Now, let's put the battery in front of the radiator and finally it'll explode. This game is driving me mad. I don't know what to do anymore. It's like everything I'm doing with the objects is technically possible, but because it's not exactly what the game wants you to do with them, it just gives you the middle finger. Well, fuck you too. I'm sick of being a real gamer. Those guys are assholes. Rainbow Island loving fucks. I'm not in the dark ages anymore. I'm going online. Okay, so I finally got a list of what every item is, and more importantly, where to use them. The computer chip I found at the start? Well, it's actually a cassette player, and when you have both that and the headphones in your inventory at the same time, it starts playing this background music. And it's actually fucking awesome. Why isn't this just playing all the time? Beats listen to that bastarding jumping sound. The Bible, well, it's actually a floppy disk. Well then why the fuck does it have a cross on it? What? Were they thinking? That doesn't make any sense. Apparently you're supposed to use it in the technology store. You just jump on a table and then it does something? What? As for the weight, you use that in the sock factory. Yeah, you just use it on the machine and then it breaks. Well, that doesn't even make any sense. If you use it on any other one of the machines, you lose it, but in this one it just works? Why? The battery I found is used in the other computer store. When I was playing without a guide, I actually brought the battery into this store and tried to drop it into this green thing. But what you're actually supposed to do is just walk along the table and it works? What? Why does it have to be so specific? And again, it doesn't make any sense. And the other pair of batteries I found? Well, it's actually weed killer, and you use it to kill 3 flowers. Oh, guess that kind of makes sense. There's some other small grievances I have with this game, like how this cat bed over here is actually a potty that you have to pick up and drop in the china shop. 1, how is that a prank? And 2, why is there a potty in one of the only houses that doesn't have a fucking baby? Who uses it? The fucking cat? Anyway, as much as I give out about it, this game is actually a cult classic from the 80s. It was released on 4 different consoles, and when you think about it, I mean, there's not that many games that had the same concept. It's just quite fun to be a little kid going around playing pranks on people. Not many games have done that since. I mean, there's Lucius on the PC, but in that game you're playing as the son of the devil and you're violently murdering people. So yeah, slightly different from Jack the Nipper. Oh well. With all that said, it was actually fun to just go back and play one of the earliest games I remember. I mean, as flawed as it may be, why is there a bull in here?
If you enjoyed watching this video, then go and like the Tennings Facebook page. The link is in the description below. Ooh, I pooed myself.